In this help video, I'd like to look at how to import a number of symbols into our MTPredictor symbol manager. If I go to Tools, Symbol Manager, this is via this import button here. So if you want to just add one symbol, you can use the add button here, and that can just put one symbol in at a time. But if you've got a whole list of symbols, say 10, 20, 30 symbols you want to put in, we have a bulk import function here, and I just want to go through this in this particular help video, so I'll just cancel this. The way we do it is we have a template in an Excel spreadsheet which is available off the MTPredictor website, or we can send them to you if you wish, in which you can fill out the information to then use this information to then import the symbols into the MTPredictor symbol manager. I'm just going to do one symbol here, but you can put in as many symbols as you wish. It's all quite straightforward. We've done it to make it as easy as possible. The titles that are in red are the ones you have to fill in. They are required fields. So you have to first put in the MTPredictor symbol. In this case, I'm importing the ZAR USD. You can give it a description. You then have a drop-down box here for the type that the symbol is. In this particular case, it's 4x, but you have specific types you can use here. This is used for our position sizing, so this is 4x. Our trading hours you wish to use, again, this is available by a drop-down box here. In this particular case, I'm going to use 4x. Then the tick size. Again, this is by a drop-down box. In this particular case, it's 0.0001. You then have to type in the tick value, i.e. what the value is in the local currency for each tick movement. In this case, it's going to be 10. And then for the currency that it's denominated in, you have a drop-down here for which currency the symbol is denominated in. You then come across and you put in the symbols for the different data feeds for which you are using. You can fill these out if you're using bar chart, e-signal, FXCM, IQ feed, etc., etc. So all quite self-explanatory. Once you've got your list in here and it's all correct with the MTPredictor symbol, remember this is the symbol that will be in MTPredictor, and then when you come across the symbols here are the symbols that your actual data feed uses. As you can see, we map our MTPredictor symbols to different symbols in different data feeds. That's why we use our symbol mapping. Once this is all complete, just save it. Save it to a place on your hard drive. As long as you know where it is, we'll come and load that into the symbol manager in a minute. So once that's all correct, save it, just close it. Now we go to Tools, Symbol Manager, and this time we click on the import button down the bottom here, this import button. So click on import. We have a little wizard here that will help you do this import. We have two options at the start. We can import symbols for use with online data feeds such as IQ feed or e-signal, which is what we're doing in this example, or ones for offline end-of-day data that's on your PC. But most of you will be using the first section here, which is for the real-time data feeds. You now select the file to import. So I do select, and I know it's in that folder, and there it is. That's the one I'm going to use. So you open it up, it then reads the information here, and it will do a little preview here or to show you what's actually being imported. Read the note here. Duplicate symbols or symbols with incomplete or missing data cannot be imported. We may have an option here in the future where you can update current symbols, because what it does is look at the database, and if the symbol is already in the database, it won't import it at the moment, and it won't appear in this list down here. I've made sure that I've actually had one that isn't already in there. But we may change that in the future to give you another option. So if you want to do a bulk change or update of any symbol information, we might do that in the future. So that may well change in a future version. But for now, it just skips symbols that are already in the database. As you can see here, it shows you exactly what is being imported, and that's all correct as we have in our Excel spreadsheet. And now it's just a case of doing import. You click import, and it just goes through, and here it says it's imported one symbol, which is all we had. If you had 10, 20 or 30 symbols, it would give you information on how many symbols had been correctly imported there. You then do OK, and you now can search for that the symbol you wish if you want. And what was I doing? It was the rand, wasn't it? There we go, ZAR USD. If we edit it, you can see there's the information there with all the symbol maps that we put in our spreadsheet, gone into MTPredictor, and it's now available to use in the MTPredictor software program. So this is a really slick, easy, neat way to import a bulk or a number of new symbols into the MTPredictor database. And the way we do it is via a spreadsheet. As we've seen, whoops, I'll just bring that back up again. As we've seen, the spreadsheet is very easy to do. You just put in the MTPredictor symbol, its description, what type it is, the trading hours, the tick size, tick value, currency, and then the data provider map of the actual symbol that your data provider uses for that particular symbol you're importing in MTPredictor. Once you've done all this spreadsheet, it's then a very simple matter of just literally using this import wizard at the bottom here and then following the instructions, and it should be quite self-explanatory to do. And from that, it means you can import a number of new symbols or bulk import of symbols into the MTPredictor symbol manager.